Welcome back to Music News TV. This is Tim Hunter. Blac Youngsta, the hip-hop star that's actually has been a little hot water around the Young Dolph shooting lately. Actually did something that's pretty interesting. You can say there's actually a very good thing he did and a very interesting thing that he did. I won't say bad, but maybe interesting. And this is the reason why. Well, first of all, let me say this. Blac Youngsta, the rapper, has actually signed his first artist yesterday. Now, the artist's name is Young Money. So he's going to be signed to Heavy Camp, which is Blac Youngsta's label. So congratulations to Young Money there. He's an artist that I believe is out of Memphis there, a young guy. He's pretty local. I heard some of his music there, and in his music he actually said that he was a convicted felon there, so that makes it even sweeter to come into success after going through such an ordeal. So again, congratulations on your big deal there. Now, the deal went down actually on video. Now, if you guys get a chance, check it out. The video has definitely been floating around pretty good there. Basically, what happens is Blac Youngsta wakes up, acting like he's waking up and say he's going to make someone rich today. He basically goes in the hood around all this guy's families and friends, all the little kids running around and so on. And he has this bright red Aston Martin. Nice looking car. Another thing he does is he pulls out all this cash out of his bag. Blac Youngsta is known for having his cash around him. $250,000 supposedly that he put on the table there for this kid to sign. Well, obviously he's cheered on in the background there. You hear a mature woman's voice saying, "Sign, sign, sign," and everyone's cheering him on. And the guy definitely signs the paper there, and congratulations, he's just made a deal to become a successful rapper. So hopefully that's where it ends up. Now, this is the thing. Now, that's the good part. This is where it gets interesting, and this is the part that I kind of hate that I have to kind of bring about, but it's necessary for others that may be watching that's not in this Young Money guy situation. Oddly enough, this very interesting. This guy named is Young Money too, with this what I'm about to say. Now, I noticed this when he signed that contract. I was kind of curious, like, wow, he's signed that contract. He didn't even read it. He just signed. I mean, the money was there. The people was cheering him on. The big red fancy car there, and you got a rap superstar saying, "Go ahead, sign. I'm making you rich." Right? Cool. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of money. I mean, that's more than some people gonna see in a lifetime. And I would love to see $250,000 myself cash. Don't get me wrong. Now, he signed this agreement on video. I decided, let me just take a look. So I decided to pause where he signed at. Now, apparently there's 18 points in this agreement because I was only see on the last page the 18th point. Now, the 18th point says something very interesting. And I'm not sure if this is standard in all agreements. It probably is. I don't know. But it says this, okay? It was number 18 was legal representation. The first thing on that point was each party acknowledges that it has separate and independent counsel and has been fully advised regarding every aspect of this agreement. In other words, if anything go wrong in the future or any type of dispute, all they have to do is show their signed agreement saying that, hey, look, this guy had right to get his own lawyer just like I have my right to get my own lawyer or what have you. So we have nothing to do with him complaining now. Okay, just putting it in layman's terms. The next part of that 18th point is neither party in any sense participated in the selection of the other party's counsel. So that literally clears Blac Youngsta in ways that this guy don't understand yet. Basically, it means that, look, I ain't got nothing to do with your choice. You're a grown man. Okay, you signed this. This is what we agreed to. Okay. The third point of this. Now, keep in mind, this is all under the 18th point of this agreement. It said applicable the other party's decision not to retain counsel. Meaning this guy chose not to get a lawyer to have him look at the contract that he signed. Clears Blac Youngsta in ways that's unbelievable. And fourth, last but not least, that is on this 18th point, says that he read and understood this agreement and believes it to be fair and equitable, meaning that there's no way you can dispute what you signed. You were not drunk, you were not coerced or anything like that, and you knew that this is how it was going to benefit you at the end of the day. Okay, now this is the question that Young Money may have to pose to himself. Will he be in the situation that Lil Wayne is in with Birdman one day? Providing that, God bless them and they become highly successful as planned, of course, like most rappers end up doing actually when they work hard. But right now they're kids, so the car and the $250,000 seems like the best thing that ever could happen in your world. So I understand that. But now keep in mind your business now also. So when the big money come in, such as let's just say $50 million, use that as the number. What are the parts of that agreement that may keep you from benefiting as you should from the $50 million? Chances are you may not have your publishing. You may not own your masters. You may have to give up way more on each dollar of a sale than the average artist out there. In other words, will you see what you think you're going to see by signing this agreement? Or will it cost you more? Now, let's go into the $250,000. The first thing we have to do, saying that it's on camera and it's cash, you have to pay your taxes. What are the taxes on $250,000 capital gain? I don't know. I'm guessing somewhere near 50%. So let's cut that in half to about $125,000. You definitely want to pay some bills and have a place to live, right? So I'm just going to stop there because I don't want to go into many details, but I just wanted to let it be known that $250,000 that was seen right there on video in front of his old neighborhood, it tends to go pretty fast. Now, another thing that you have to consider is this. It seems that guy lived in the hood. In the hood, unfortunately, everybody's not on your side and on your team. Some people are scheming on you right as they seen that first dollar get hit on that trunk of that car. On the hood of that car. So now you have to watch your back. Okay? So, in other words, I don't think that Blac Youngsta had 100% great intentions for this artist. And the reason I say this is because Blac Youngsta, look at his history. Around 10 years old, he basically had to work to earn money for food. He worked at a local grocery store. He broke down boxes and things of that nature, and he had to get real creative in order to eat more. So what he did was he would basically place orders for delivery, and he would go on the payphone, place orders for delivery, and then when those deliveries, let's say drew a blank on, the people at the restaurant didn't want to throw the food away, so guess what they did? Hey, youngster, you want some food? Very smart, very creative. He did what he had to do. The store ended up closing down. He ended up having to sell drugs. Now keep in mind, he's helping to feed his 3 brothers as well. He said his mother was a hustler, so maybe she was in the streets a lot, and he had to really kind of fend for himself at a very young age. So he had to sell drugs. One of the stories that's popular about him is that he actually sold like over $90,000 in fake drugs. You know what I mean? And almost lost his life over that. So there was no morals, and this is street stuff here, right? Now, this is the part that's really striking. Blac Youngsta used to sell to his own aunt, to his friends, family, and so on. He didn't really care. He looked at, his logic was, well, they're going to get it from somewhere, might as well get it from me. At least I'll take care of them, and make sure they're not getting poison out there. You see? So, in other words, I'm saying this because at a young age, he had to create his own foundation. Now, he's been blessed to become a famous rap entertainer. So now here it is, his first artist and that first artist contract. Coming full circle, what did that artist sign that he may regret? Hopefully it's nothing. But chances are, there was 17 points that will probably be very, very questionable sometime very soon. It often reminds me of when the actress Lisa Ray, actually, after all of her auditioning, ended up landing a big job on a national TV show called All of Us. That was produced by Will and Jada Smith, Pinkett Smith, right? Now, everyone signed their deal right away. Lisa Ray said she was so happy. She said she snuck away a little bit, said she'll be right back. I think she told him she'd go into the restroom and quickly faxed her attorney and contacted her attorney. Her attorney told her not to sign that and made changes. They agreed to her changes. Everyone else is unhappy with their contract. Lisa Ray profited big time. So, in other words, hopefully you guys will learn from this to not only just fall for what's in front of you, if you have such an opportunity, but to read the details and know what you're getting into. Because I got a feeling Young Money is going to be like Lil Wayne of Young Money. You know what I mean? One day in the future, providing he is as successful as Lil Wayne. Nonetheless, hopefully I'm wrong. Anyway, that's it for Music News TV. Check us out more at musicnewstv.com, and you can also subscribe and get it right away.